Joseph-Aukuso Suaalii stood calm and composed under the Brisbane sun as questions circled about his fiery history with British and Irish Lions centre Sione Tuipulotu. The Wallabies star, who made the switch from league to union with immense hype, was not interested in stoking the flames of a past skirmish. Saturday's opening test in Brisbane promises intensity, but Suaalii made one thing clear: he's here to focus on the team, not personal rivalries. "I feel like there's been a lot of talk around that moment," he said, referring to last November's heated exchange at Murrayfield. Back then, a crunching tackle from Suaalii on Tuipulotu turned physical and verbal. The tackle was thunderous. Suaalii went down, clutching his arm. Tuipulotu stood over him, throwing words. Suaalii rose quickly, wrist in pain but pride intact. "I'll see you next time," he warned, before walking off the pitch for treatment. That next time might be this weekend. The narrative writes itself: physical clash, unfinished business, two hard-running centres ready to meet again on the international stage. But the 21-year-old Wallabies weapon isn't biting. "Whatever's said on the field stays on the field," he stated. There was no hint of grudge, no eagerness to escalate. It was all business for Suaalii, who has been working tirelessly to cement his place in the gold jersey. "I'm just focused on what I can do for the team, that's it." He showed maturity beyond his years, brushing off suggestions of a personal vendetta. He didn't deny the moment happened. He didn't downplay the physicality. But he had no interest in dragging old heat into this week's preparation. His focus was crystal clear: performance over provocation. "I always focus on myself first before I put my energy into someone else." He acknowledged that fans love a rivalry. They crave fireworks, intensity, retribution. But Suaalii wasn't giving them the headline they might have wanted. "At the end of the day, it's a team sport." Those words echoed like a mantra, repeated, grounded, mature. And while Suaalii stood firm in his diplomatic tone, there was still an undeniable undercurrent of anticipation. The kind you can't shake before a blockbuster test. His Wallabies teammate, Will Skelton, didn't mind stirring the pot a little. Skelton, always one for playful honesty, smiled when asked. He hinted there might be some sparks at Lang Park. And he wasn't wrong to think that way. There's history now between these two centres, no matter how respectfully it's framed. And even if Suaalii is focused on the team, there's little doubt the moment Tuipulotu comes within range, both will remember last November. The tackle, the stare down, the words exchanged, none of it was forgotten. Both players have matured, grown, shifted into bigger roles. Tuipulotu is now captain of Scotland. Suaalii is fast becoming one of the most exciting prospects in Australian rugby. They've both got something to prove. Tuipulotu will want to assert dominance, remind everyone he's no pushover. Suaalii will want to stamp his name on the test arena, not just as a talent, but as a leader, a rock in defence and a spark in attack. Rugby fans will be watching the midfield closely. They'll be looking for a rematch, even if the players themselves won't admit it. But that's what makes this clash even more fascinating. Because it's not just about muscle anymore, it's about maturity. It's about control, composure, execution under pressure. That's what Joseph-Aukuso Suaalii is trying to show. He's not here for sideline drama. He's here for 80 minutes of impact. For defensive steel and attacking brilliance. For the Wallabies. For the jersey. He understands that moments like the one in Murrayfield can define you, but how you respond to them defines you even more. Tuipulotu may have talked. He may have stared. He may even have felt like he won that little battle. But this week, the war is different. This isn't about who says what, it's about who delivers on the field. Suaalii wants that to be him. And if he gets the chance to meet Tuipulotu chest to chest again, the tackle might be even bigger. But this time, he'll stay on his feet. This time, he'll let the scoreboard do the talking. Because Joseph-Aukuso Suaalii has made one thing clear. He's not playing for noise. He's playing for legacy.